Hey family, welcome back to the channel. This is One-on-One with Cutnice50. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get it started. Hey, sadly to report, we have another food safety alert. Y'all seen my other alert before with the Listeria. This one is a little bit sad. So it's another food safety alert by the CDC. Woke up this morning, I had my Apple News alert. Generally, they send me an email when it has health concerns in the area. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. But if you eat that McDonald's still today, I currently advise everybody not to eat some of that food. It's not edible. It's not safe. And now we're seeing the outcomes today more and more frequently with all these fast foods, all this food and processed food especially. But let's go ahead and you don't have to take my word for it. We're gonna go ahead and see the reports, see the report from the CDC and the FDA. Let's go ahead. All right, family, we back. So I woke up this morning to this alert right here from CNN, and it says one dead in multi-state E. coli outbreak tied to McDonald's quarter pounders, the CDC says. Now, the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention issued a food safety alert Tuesday regarding an E. coli outbreak that it says is linked to McDonald's quarter pounders. As you can see right here, at least 49 illnesses have been reported across 10 states, including one death of an older person. 10 people have been hospitalized, including a child who had hemolytic uremic symptom. Let me move this over here so y'all can actually read that. Syndrome, a serious complication that can develop from an E. coli infection. Most of the illnesses are in Colorado and Nebraska. And I just want to say, man, you ever ate fast food and you start feeling sick maybe an hour or so later, getting food poisoning and stuff like that. Like I said before, always consult with your physician. But this is common. We just don't know if it's E. coli outbreak. We just feel that we're nauseous, we ate too much, or we're just not feeling well. Now you see the results from these illnesses that we generally take for granted. But let's go ahead and continue. Most of the people who became ill reported eating McDonald's quarter pounder sandwiches, the CDC says. The agency says that the investigation is fast moving and that information reviewed by the Food and Drug Administration shows that several onions are a likely source of contamination. McDonald's has stopped using the onions as well as quarter pounders, beef patties in several states while the investigation continues. The CDC says, according to the agency, the beef patties are used only for quarter pounds and the other silver onions are used primarily for quarter pounders and not other items. Now, when I used to eat them way back in the day, I used to have my burgers and I used to put onions on it. So, just be mindful of anything you're eating from them stores, period. If they're saying it's the onions, could be linked to this. But McDonald's said in a statement that the initial investigating findings linked to the onions to a single supplier that serves 3 distribution centers. So we are working in close partnership with our suppliers to replenish supply for the quarter pounders in the coming weeks. Timing and vary by local market. It said in the meantime, all other menu items, including other beef products, including cheeseburger, hamburger, Big Mac, McDouble, and double cheeseburger are unaffected and available. Like I said before, I used to get mine with onions. I think other burgers have onions in there, but that's up to you. Myself, I'm surprised they just didn't discontinue serving these burgers, period, until they erase all the contaminated ingredients that they have in their stores. Let's go ahead and continue. Share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. According to the FDA, McDonald's has removed the silver onions and quarter pounder patties from the stores in Colorado, Kansas, Utah, Wyoming, and portions of Idaho, Iowa, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, and Nevada, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. In other states, quarter pounder burgers may not be available. That's what I'm talking about. However, the CDC also notes that the outbreak may go beyond those states. So they're getting more and more reports each and every day, each and every hour. So the stats are being, I think, compiled by the CDC. But, they still got to get the data from their states and people reporting illnesses, going to the hospital and things of that nature. But let's go ahead and continue. People with E. coli infections may have symptoms including severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, fever, and vomiting. And symptoms of infection usually begin 3 or 4 days after swallowing the bacteria, although most people who become ill without treatment within a week Others can develop serious kidney problems and require hospitalization. So if you eat at McDonald's, I just say get a checkup. Seek out your professional healthcare provider. Make sure I say always consult with your physician first. But if I was you, I'd try to get something that improves gut health. Get you a detox. Get you some super greens, super reds, some super beets. Drink you some apple cider vinegar. Just boost your immune system. Like I say, I've been a nutritionist the last 13, 14 years. And this is what I do for a living. That's why I do these health alerts. That's why I like getting people healthy and just putting these out there so you can be mindful that you have to take care of your body. You only have one. Yes, we all going to get sick. We all going to experience different things in this life. But why not take care of your body when you can? So let's go ahead and continue. McDonald's said in a statement that serving customers safely is in every single restaurant each and every day is our top priority, and that it will continue working with the CDC on the investigation. McDonald's stock prices dropped, of course, after hours in trading, after the news broke. Now we're going to go ahead to another article, and I appreciate y'all. That might even be linked in there. But if it wasn't in there, I'm going to go ahead and put the full thing in there. I'm not going to do this video over. I just wanted to make sure that we had that. Let's go make this bigger. Make this page a little bit bigger and go straight to the CDC website. Man, I tell you, it just got me a little bit off my game today, so I apologize about that. If that outlet right there, that's which one that was, the Apple News report from CNN, was not all the way in the picture. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little clip of it in one of these corners right here, and we can go ahead and continue to the CDC E. coli report. Like I said, link to McDonald's quarter pounders food safety alert investigation, October 22nd, 2024, open. Recall, no recalls. The contaminated food section listed McDonald's removed several onions and beef patties. States from Colorado, 49 cases, 10 hospitalizations, 1 death in 10 states. Let's go to the summary, see what the CDC is talking about. CDC, FDA, USDA, FSIS, and public health officials in multiple states are investigating the outbreak of E. coli 015787 infections. Most people in this outbreak are reported eating a quarter pounder hamburgers from McDonald's before becoming sick. It is yet unknown, or it is not yet known which specific food ingredient is contaminated. I know they're saying the onions, but it's not, since the case is open, it's not officially confirmed. McDonald's is collaborating with investigating parties to determine what food ingredient in quarter pounders is making people sick. McDonald's stopped using fresh severed onions and quarter pounder beef patties in several states, while the investigation is ongoing to identify the ingredient causing the illnesses. Now, contaminated food, quarter pounders are making people sick with most illnesses in Colorado and Nebraska. The quarter pounders hamburgers were available temporarily in some states, while McDonald's makes some supply changes. They go through the states again. McDonald's is being proactive, making these changes while investigations work to confirm contaminated ingredients. Quarter pounder beef patties are only used on quarter pounders. Fresh severed onions are primarily used on quarter pounder hamburgers and not other menu items. And you know, people like us, we used to add onions to whatever we wanted to, the salads, everything else. They still got to be mindful of that. But hopefully they're taking that into account when they're doing this investigation. Investigators are working to confirm which ingredient in these hamburgers is making people sick, and if it went to other restaurants or stores, which generally they do. If you have in the warehouse, you know, they're not just going to hold them onions just for McDonald's unless they're growing them themselves. McDonald's has stopped using the fresh onions and quarter pounder beef patties in several states to protect their customers. While the source of illness is confirmed, call your healthcare provider if you have severe E. coli symptoms, diarrhea, and higher fever than 102, diarrhea for more than 3 days. If it's not improving, bloody diarrhea, so much vomiting that you cannot keep liquids down, signs of dehydration such as not peeing much, dry mouth or throat, feeling dizzy when standing. So symptoms of E. coli, most people are infected with Shiga toxins producing E. coli experience severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, often bloody and vomiting. Symptoms usually start 3 to 4 days after swallowing the bacteria. Most people recover without treatment after 5 to 7 days. Our immune system is amazing if we give it the opportunity to heal our bodies. Some people may develop serious kidney problems and hemolytic uremic syndrome, also called HUS, which I like and prefer to say, and would need to be hospitalized. Hospitalized. I tell you, when you get tongue tied, boy, it never stops. But I'm gonna go ahead to this FDA report right here while we're going off of that. And man, like I said, it was sad to see, but I wasn't shocked to even hear that it was another outbreak after I did a report yesterday. Outbreak investigations of E. coli 015787 McDonald's quarter pounders, October 2024, linked to the quarter pounders in certain states. Investigators are working on the source. All right, they go ahead. They're showing the report. They go on the symptoms, stores affected. They're showing all the states, status, ongoing updates will be provided when they become available. Recommendation: consumers who have already eaten at McDonald's have symptoms, E. coli infection should contact their healthcare provider to report their symptoms and receive care immediately. McDonald's sources in effect that have temporarily stopped using the quarter pound, several other patties, dry onions, and other types of beef patties used at McDonald's have not been implemented in the outbreak. So I just want to advise, if you ate from McDonald's, especially food products, we know cross-contamination. Seek medical attention. Say, hey, I just ate something from McDonald's within this last 3 to 5 days. I want to get a checkup, so you can be proactive and do what you got to do. You don't want severe complications. You don't even want to experience these bloody diarrheas and vomiting and everything else. Just be proactive. If you know somebody who eat at McDonald's who have already eaten there or ate there the last 3 to 5 days, I say seek help immediately. The FDA, U.S. Department of Agriculture, and the Food Safety Inspection Center for Disease Control, Prevention, CDC, in collaboration with other state local partners and investigating illnesses in the outbreak of E. coli. Specific ingredient has not yet been confirmed as the source of the outbreak, but most people are reporting to eating McDonald's quarter pounders, burger variety. So, they're saying it's not really confirmed. I know they're saying it's the onions in other reports, but the CDC and the FDA is saying it's not actually being confirmed. So it could be cross-contamination. Y'all see the map in there. It's normally right here, I think, with Midwest, but it's going to spread. Whoever gets from that factory and stuff like that, you got 10 hospitalizations, that one death so far, whatever time I'm recording this video. And I know numbers probably has increased, but Colorado, all these states right here, like I said, that Midwest, but you don't want to wait. So I say, go ahead and seek medical attention. Check up on your friends, check up on people who who eat McDonald's so they can be proactive, take the steps necessary to do it. Like I said before, man, I just want to jump on here real quick, get another food safety alert, man. This 2024 has already been crazy. Do the best you can, boost your immune system, stay healthy. You already know I've been a nutritionist. Check out our partners if you're looking for gut health supplements, if you're looking to get your immune system back on track. Just always reach out. You got a question or comment, just please ask. Like I said before, we got all Live Good products have a 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. We make all these things vegan friendly, cruelty friendly. And I just think it's going to be a necessity going forward to have these supplements in our life. I don't eat at McDonald's anymore. I stopped them years ago, but it's not advised. I still have family and friends who eat there daily. But what can you do? I know it's more convenient. It's hard to either eat healthy today. The great gas prices, the food prices, everything else going on in the world. But be mindful, this is your life at stake. I know we take it for granted a lot, but I'm praying for everybody who's infected with these. I'm praying for everybody who continues to eat at these fast food restaurants each and every day. But that is your boy Cutnice50, another health alert. And with that, we appreciate y'all time. We out.